Good morning. I'm trying this again. Uh, Yesterday was a bit of disaster, but it couldn't be helped. The internet, literally in my entire house, everything was broken. Couldn't even go online and uh, do a YouTube or what are we doing? Stop doing cutscenes without my permission. Um, so yeah, yesterday was a disaster. I apologize to Twitch for that. Uh, YouTube, you guys won't see it. You'll only see the good one. Stop it. It's going well so far. Can you tell? Uh, what are we doing? It's checking for save data, I guess. Alright, here we go. I'm so excited. This is a really good game. Hang on, I want to talk, but also I'm gonna have to read dialogue maybe very quickly. Long ago. Never mind. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop and wait for me, so I can commentate. I can commentate on the story. Yay! A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in the grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. So this game, you'll figure out soon enough, but it's basically an amalgamation of ancient Japanese culture and mythology. So that's exciting. Like, in my opinion, there is no better place for a game than a fantasy setting. And Japanese fantasy is sweet. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. No. We got a scary snake demon. With a body like a mountain, and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks. Its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. This game is so far not doing well at, like, I don't know. There are games that have had, like, the same amount of text that never really have to leave a sentence on a cliffhanger, you know what I mean? But that's a nitpick. That is a very small nitpick, that if I was playing by myself and just clicking through the dialogue instead of reading it, I wouldn't even care. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into... whoa, graphics. The home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maid. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nagi, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi, once and for all, Nagi traveled to the Beast's Cave in place of his beloved. This backstory is gonna be long, like very long, but once we get started, like, we're in control, and we don't really lose control anymore. Just a big, long exposition, and then game. It's great. The Moon Cave. A place as dark as evil itself served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. Excuse me. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Why alas? Is the game still gonna pretend that Shiranui's a bad guy, even though, like, whatever. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. See? The wolf is helping. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Ah! My alarm! That's my alarm to tell me it's 10:30 and it's time to prepare to stream. I got started a little early because I have no guarantees of good internet lasting for very long. I want to get started when I had a chance. That's my problem I'm having right now. It's Sunday morning, everyone's at church. And nobody's sitting at home not accomplishing things like they were yesterday. Because apparently, Saturdays are just a no-good stream day because everybody's using up the entire city's bandwidth all at the same time. Anyway, I complain about that every time I have a crappy stream. What was it? Alright, here we go. Two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Whoa, fire graphics. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Hell yeah. Magic wolf. I'm excited. I'm excited to play the video game. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. with its last ounce of strength. Hang on. I've got a hair in my mouth. I'm shedding as we speak. Gross. Ugh. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the... And it's playing sound effects from things that shouldn't be happening yet. Whatever. Nagi, who'd been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped up the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. Oh no. Then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Oh. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Alright. We're close to the end of part 1 of exposition, but then we have, like, genuine cutscenes. Yeah, get ready for exposition part 2. I'm sorry, I promise. After this initial, like, 20 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes of, exposition, we're done. We're done thinking about cutscenes for a while. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Fool! Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Hi, Jirachi. I'm playing a video game. I'm so excited. Ah. And then the snake demon is released. Oh no. Oh, disaster. Ugh. My chat pop-ups are really delayed. Keep in mind that my stream is on like a 10 or 20 second delay. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. So by the time you type in your message, it gets to me. It goes to the stream, and it, like, goes back to Twitch. Like, there's gonna be a delay. It's nothing that I'm too worried about. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seems to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Guy removed the seal on a thing, and the apocalypse happened. Yay! Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There's no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. Hello, Rylos. I don't have much time left in this world. Oh no! Pretty lady's gonna die and we just met her. Amaterasu, now is the time. We've never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become your hope as you guide us all. Yay! There I am. Okami Amaterasu. Yay! Okay, now I'm excited. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. If the game was in English, the game would just be called Wolf. That's true. I mean, the same could be said for Sekiro, too. Like, doesn't Sekiro mean wolf, or, like, something like that? One-armed wolf? Aww. I'm so cute. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. But at least it would be one-armed wolf, shadows die. One-armed wolf, shadows die twice. Do you know how cryptic that would be to someone who'd never played the game, though? Like, that is an absurdly cryptic title. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Like, even if this game was just called Wolf, like, it's accurate because you're playing as a wolf the whole time. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Get ready for the best character in the game, though. What on earth? You again? It's a bug. Obviously he was napping in her cleavage, duh. Yeah, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure are making a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Is it Isun or Isun? I'm gonna go with Isun, even if I'm super duper wrong. I'll show you just how great I am. It won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. I like that they use, like, actual, real, like, Japanese artwork, or, like, try to, duplicate it anyway. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? I like the real thing better, actually, but, say nothing of your skills as an artist. That's just my own personal taste. The good old 100-year-old god that looks like a 10-year-old, but it's legal. Yep, that's the one. Here we are. It's Japanese, of course, so... She doesn't even look young, like, that's just the art style. She's supposed to look like a grown adult lady person. What's with you, Furball? You kind of look down in the dumps. Also, I'm kind of snacking on my breakfast slash dessert slash, this is definitely not healthy for me snack. So if I stop for no reason, and I'm silent for a little while, it's because I'm taking a quick bite of just pure whipped cream. You look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranu. Be right back. Gotta put cream in my mouth. So it's like my grandmother makes this stuff. And it's like cherry filling. Just like canned cherry filling with whipped cream on top and like like peanut butter fudge like crumbles on top. Mmm. It's delicious. Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. Oh, I missed the part where I nommed on Isun. Aw. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dinkomaru, against you. Oh. And now the demons are upset. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Okay. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The tree is normal again, huh? That Sakia girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Alright, here we go! After all that, like, 30-ish minutes of dialogue, I get to play. And then we gotta go through the tutorial, and it's gonna be a little bit tedious, stopping me every few seconds. But then once we're done with the tutorial, we're set. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the... Thank you. Oh, that's actually good information to have. L1 changes your point of view. Yes, Isun is Navi. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? This isn't Nintendo. This game, I'm pretty sure originally was a PlayStation game. And then it got remade on the Wii, and I actually adore the motion controls on the Wii. But now I'm playing it on the PS4. Alright. That's a save point. Alright, thank you. Thank you for teaching me about the save point. Look at all those pots, just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Alright. Thanks. Thanks for congratulating me on doing the easy thing you literally just told me about. Alright, cash money. So, since I've played this last, I actually learned the value of a yen. I have approximately $2. 200 yen is approximately $2. Slightly less, actually. It's like $1.80 or something. In American money. Yeah, motion controls were actually pretty great. Alright. Wall jump. Nice. They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Alright, I won't miss any treasure. I'll do my best. Oh, I actually, when I was playing this, like, on my own for, like, a few minutes, when I bought it, this is a couple of days ago, I actually missed the treasure. Because I skipped all the cutscenes, including the one that's like, look around and don't miss any treasure. And I'm like, yeah, don't tell me what to do. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? It's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? And this is like the main mechanic of the game, except I'm not the one doing it yet. You do art, and you make stuff happen. So it's kind of like a Legend of Zelda game, only instead of earning more tools or weapons or whatever, you learn how to draw new things. It's neat. I like it. Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. Sounds like a good Wii U game? Oh yeah, the drawing with the Wii remote is actually really satisfying. And I feel maybe a little bit more intuitive than the controls for just a controller. But I've also not played more than like 5 minutes with the controller, so I wouldn't know yet. But there are 13, each one of the powers of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but, God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? The problem with motion controls is there really weren't very many games that did it well. I could count on one hand how many games that I liked the motion control. 2 of which are Legend of Zelda. 1 is Okami. Alright, anyway, Isun built this bridge. And that's it. That might be it. Because I don't particularly like the Mario motion controls. Because they're dumb and bad. Like, you swing the remote, you spin, in Mario Galaxy. And there literally just could have been a button for that instead. Like, unnecessary. Can't find one for under $25? Yeah, like, I mentioned this one day recently, but since the plague started, everyone's been buying Wiis because they're stuck at home. So... Because even not gamers buy the Wii. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything that looks like that around here. Couldn't be that little puddle there, could it? You're not even gonna try to do the thing, are you? Alright, here we go. Up here, because it's the only place left to go. Not because I know where I'm supposed to go, but also because I know exactly where I'm supposed to go. Wow, look at the stars twinkle! Excuse me. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Didn't work, buddy. Bah! Excuse me. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. You know what? I don't have a drink at the ready. I need to go get one. Because this game is going to be reasonably dialogue heavy at times. And I'm going to be just constantly talking. There we go. I'm feeling better now. If that's the only thing I forgot today when I started streaming, then good for me. And it's not like it was even in another room. It was just out of my reach. Press meh to hold the brush and meh to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Boop. Look, I birthed a dragon. Why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. Excuse me. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Yomigami, God of Rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good as you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Ugh. So you asked earlier if Aisun was basically Navi. The answer is yes, only he's arrogant and terrible. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Alright, hang on. Is this gonna be a good spot for it? Whoops, press the wrong button to draw. There we go. There we go. Yay, I did it. I left a hole. I left a hole in the river, though. I hope I don't fall through it. Alright. Isun's not ready to accept that, I'm the one with the power to draw all the things yet, because he's a dick. Look what you found, Furball! This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Alright, smash all the pots. Smash all the pots to eat all the food. I don't remember how many foods I need to get, like, an extra life. Because that's basically what I'm doing, is acquire food for extra life. I think the magic number is probably 100, so I have 3. Let's see. Are there any other secrets around? Like, I don't have really any powers yet. So... Most annoying shit happened on the news? What happened? What happened, Rylos? This game is really good. I love the aesthetic of everything just looking like an ink painting. This game does it for me. There's a statue of Nagi. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. So they were interviewing this guy who was researching a specific disease and realized that COVID-19 was almost identical to what he was researching. Okay. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shirnu. First the River of Heavens and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. You see, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. So, did they, like, blame him for the disease or what? I knew it. You can handle a brush. Okay, so he quickly changes to researching COVID, and that's why he was on the news. But of course, the news didn't give two shits about this guy and did no research on him. Okay? Now try again. Draw it more carefully. So, in other words, like, he technically hadn't been researching COVID-19 for very long, but he was on the news as, like, an expert. Yeah, so they asked him, is this going to save lives? And he answered, yes, it already saved 12 people. And the news guys were like, oh shit, we didn't even care. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... It's a mouse. Boop. Excuse me. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as if it was designed to conquer evil. Wait. Make good use of this sword, because it was designed to conquer evil. Okay. Then they ask how they might save more lives, and he goes on to say it could save millions. Then they interrupt him to say we've got to go, and instantly cut him off before he can even say another word. Well... if a cure gets out, a lot of news stations are just gonna lose a lot of money, actually, because people are gonna stop caring when they don't have to watch the news every hour to learn some new nonsense that the news stations just made up, you know what I mean? At least that's how it works here. Hang on, I gotta eat my dessert. Excuse me. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? Excuse me. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. Send you some? I have exactly 1 bite left, and I'm gonna eat it. It's mine. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Bam. Yep, I definitely like the motion controls for that technique better. For sure. Because you just point at the screen and do a swift yeah, and then you let go. And then... But everything's kind of like really slow. The way it works here. Not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. I mean, Amaterasu. Hey, I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? Ah, jeez. Here we go. My voice is gonna be particularly tired today, apparently. In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakia was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Okie dokie. Oh, come on. I thought I turned off the achievement. Oh well. Well, I got an achievement. You played the game. Congratulations, got an achievement. Bam. It's a good thing that it doesn't care how straight the line is, because that was definitely not a straight line. That was like a curvy curve line. No, monsters. I don't know how to fight yet. Please teach me how to fight before I have to fight. Whatever. Draw first, ask question later. You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the mitt to... Okay. And then he's in a weakened state because he turned black and white. And... boom. Kill him, get the Demon Fang. And bam. So the game hasn't taught me this part yet, but if you kill an enemy and then use a specific brush technique to humiliate it, basically, adding more injury to its injury, it gets so angry that it drops a Demon Fang. Like, the Demon Fangs are like items of sheer hatred. I really love the effects when you run in this game. I can't show it off too well right now. Like, later I'll get a chance to just run around in a field. Give me that demon fang. I got Chinese cabbage. Nice. I got a potato. Nice. Oh my gosh, there's one newspaper that I keep getting advertised to me on YouTube, and this one newspaper sometimes tells me, like, advertise me like it's far right, and then sometimes it advertises to me like it's far left, and I'm like, freaking, I've never seen a single newspaper that was that mixed opinion. Like, you know that newspaper is unreliable. Actually, I am gonna save this time. Yay. Excuse me. Alright. I'm an hour into this game, and I'm only just now through the dialogue and, like, the tutorial. So we're doing great so far. But, from this point, for the rest of forever, this game shouldn't do bullshit to me like that. Oh, bam. Yay, I cut down the thingy. Whoops. I almost dropped my controller because I set it down and it just, like, vibrated off the table. Ah. Everything's pretty again. Yay. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could just spend a little bit more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. Yep. Yep, I know what you mean. Thank you, Issa. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing out there. Alright, now, if I remember correctly... Wait. Wasn't there a way... Never mind, I'll come explore later. But there's a... Like, you go through a gate, and, like, you're in the spirit world, up in that tree to get into that tutorial area again, but then you don't go through the gate. You go around the gate, and you're just at the normal, not spirit world tree. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Can we go up this way first? I want to go up this way first. Explore everything. Also, I believe I can just power cut just anything and everything. Nope, that didn't work out. Bam. No? Well, rude. What about that? Will you let me cut that? Maybe the game will only let me cut things it wants me to cut the way this works. Or maybe I was just doing it wrong and bad. I've got a bad feeling about this. Stone cuts like cheese. Wood, indestructible. I wonder what's going on down there. I wasn't reading. I wasn't paying attention. I skipped through some text. He's just like, I'm worried about the villagers or something. You actually can cut down trees. I don't know that I want to at this specific moment. Do you have treasure? No, no treasure. I just cut that down for no particular reason. That's me. I'm the guy that destroys everyone's stuff for no particular reason. Uh-oh. Well, you're a statue. Hey, there's a statue here too! It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Uh-oh, Orochi's mad. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are looking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Hello. Hello, small boy. He's got a butterfly on a leash, and the butterfly's turned to stone too. No good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine a few hours ago. There's definitely, something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground. I was just at high ground. But okay. I'm just gonna do what the game tells me to do for a little while. Because that's the fastest way to just get to progress. I'll get to, like, a more open, exploratory format soon. But for a little while, there are so few places I can go. Alright. This is where the game wanted me to be eventually anyway. I just got ahead of myself because first rule is gaming is explore the place it doesn't want you to go first. Oh. Alright. I'm officially out of dessert now. What a sad day. This is bad. I agree. I'm out of dessert. Isun agrees. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night, as far as the eye can see. First rule of gaming is don't talk about gaming. There'd be a lot of people out of a job if we're not allowed to talk about video games on the internet. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we'd better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, highlighted all in red, hint, 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 that'd be a different story. Hang on, hang on. Ugh. Do you like that circle? That was a good circle. What? Huh, come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you'd had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. Excuse me. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after the poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's go back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. No. Hello. Who are you? Is it Mr. Orange? It is! It's Mr. Orange! Yay. A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like the statue of Shiranui. So this is just showing off that all he sees is a normal white wolf. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Hey! You don't look smart. Ah, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. Just state facts. I'm not dumb, you're dumb. Uh-oh. This scene's funny. I'll just let it play out. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dinkamaru. Bam. That's right. I just assaulted demons with an old man. And cut him. Get the demon fang. Thank you. Cut this one. Get the demon fang. And cut him. Get the demon fang. Yay! I'm not gonna have, like, all the enemies' weaknesses memorized, but for a little while, like, they're all cut. Like, you power cut all of them. Yay! Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. Restores the power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you get. Alright, so basically, do things, get experience. That's the gist of it. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up in the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, 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 grumble. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. I got a feed bag. Oh, right. Okay. Why, you little devil, look at the sweet grub you found. Hey, wait. This is animal food. Still, we could give it to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals. Alright. So, basically... Yeah, okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you. I know how to use a pause menu. Oh, I can't swim for very long. Forgot that part. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores solar energy. So, health. Okay. How do I dig? Dig? Dig. Found the dig button. Good. Dig that up, whatever it is. No, no. Yay! Got some food. And that's about it. There we go. I was zoomed in, kind of. Or, zoomed out. Ah! Birds! Feed the birds. Aww, it's cute. Alright, skip. All that cutscene is just me watching the bird eat for an unreasonable long amount of time. But I get experience for it. Hee, I picked up a bird. And then I threw it. Aw, it's cute. And there's a thing over here to dig. Traveler's Charm? Increases godhood by 1 level. What does that do? I don't remember what that does. Well, I won't be using that anytime soon because I have no idea what it even is. Great Shiranui. Oh no. Well, he's dead. There should be a bark button. There it is, found it. Yay! Alright, that's enough of that. Oops, sorry. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell within this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see right behind you now. And... Bam! Got him. Ouch. Okay, so Godhood is a little bit like a free shield. Whoops. Didn't get a thing from that one. I got a little bit aggressive. That's fine. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 20 seconds. Is that good? Is that good? Hello? Ah, I feel it. So if I do it fast enough, I get a reward, I think. So I focused on just murdering them instead of getting the demon fangs this time. How long did that one go on? Human, fighting went on for 6 seconds. If that's not a reward, I don't know what is. You fight well. I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. Okay. Just experience, but also, hell yeah, got some experience. 1 second. Alright, there we go. I can spend my XP as currency to get more stuff. So, I like that. I like that a lot. I like it when experience is used as a currency to power yourself up however you like, rather than a, just a means to level up, and you level up how the game wants you to level up. So, right now I'm probably just going to wander around and get some experience. However I can remember how to do it. Alright, so, talk to this kid. A white wolf. Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks a little, looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog? Well, listen to this. There is this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, my dog managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabasa is fixing to get all 10. Oh. The little arrow after I talk to someone means I can get more information. Thinking to end up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you have to avoid being slugged. I'll admit, you're better canine if you can do it. Oh yeah, I forgot that part. Alright, here we go. So, one thing the game hasn't taught me yet is that I don't actually have to use, like, a brush technique. I can just Whoops. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Alright. It's not working. Well, maybe it'll work while I'm trying to dig up the turnips. There we go. Now she's mad at me. Now will it work? Just Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. Cut her. Cut her then. Ah. I keep pressing the wrong button to dig. Don't hurt me, please. I am just a dog. Stay away. Stay away. She got tired and kind of gave up. That's funny. So, I don't remember why it's not working, but I'm supposed to be able to just, like, paint on her, and she'll be covered in ink without actually using a technique. Whoops. Excuse me. Alright, she is on my patootie. Get off my patootie, please. Excuse me? Did I run off the field? Oh no. Alright, well that's fine. If nothing else, I'm filling up my astral pouch. Alright, I'm gonna be a little bit more bold, but also more aggressive. And a little bit more, A little more tactical. A little bit more tactical. Alright. I'm concentrating a lot harder than I feel like I should need to for this minigame. Alright. I'm almost done. Get out of my way. Oh, I cut the jar off of her back. Oh no. Or the jar off of her head. Is that how I was stunning her the whole time? Alright, here kid, I got you this really cool, butt-shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record. Ah, dang it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. What do you mean, a new goal? Your goal is still... I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, let's go find someone else to help. Hello. Sorry. It's Mrs. Orange. A white wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you'd better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun. And riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. No, whatever shall I do? I can do it. I can... Wait. There we go. Whoops. Oh, hey, there was a carrot in the river. Gimme that. How do I get those chests? Uh-oh, there's a puzzle of sorts that I don't remember how to do. Whoops, can I just cut them? Power cut? Nope, alright. Alright. Alright, hold on. Where did that darn pole go? How could... she's missing something that should be there. Alright. I tried to use my rejuvenation. Am I missing something? There we go. That's better. I guess I just wasn't doing it from the correct angle or something. A new drying pole? No, mind, where'd that come from? Gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Now what? Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking around. If only it would shine closer! I can do that. I can make that so. There you go. Sun, right on your face. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole, and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes. Yes, give me some cherry cakes. Because I haven't had enough cherry dessert today. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Yay! Alright. Now what? Like, there's just some stuff I can do in the village right now. Kushi. She has, like, rice stacks tied into her hair. Oh, how silly. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hello. Sake brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are ya? Oh, Isun? Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know? But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susanoo give me a hand this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Alright, I already learned the triangle thing. I was already talking to people. Thank you. Hello. Sano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves his sake, too. He often pops up around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Alright, I don't know if this does anything for me, but I'm gonna cut down all this rice. Whoops! I consumed a bale of rice. And I consumed a rice ball. Alright, well, that helped me fill my astral pouch. Cut it. Come on. Cut it. That was not a straight line. Alright. That's good enough. I didn't cut all of it down because I'm lazy. Alright, moving on with the story. Sheesh, he's always snoring. Is he snoring? Yep, that's the sound of a snore. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy, and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Smash all the things. Steal all the food. Anyway, I don't know if there's anything else around here that I can do, or should do, but it won't hurt anything. I can come back here more or less anytime. Alright, cut this, get it out of the way. Wake up. Wake up. Nah. I'm the greatest. Wake up. That didn't wake him. Nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and go find something else to do. Oh? Well, I guess I hadn't done everything that I can do yet. Alright. In that case, what else is there? Maybe now that I've talked to him, I can talk to Kushi again, and she'll be like, he really likes sake, so bring him some sake. No, she gives me pets. Yay! No, come back. Give me more pets. Make sure to... Alright, Alright. I don't know what the answer is, then. I'll just explore. There's a water wheel that needs fixing. Maybe from the other side, though. There. That looks like a good place to try to draw a broken water wheel. Yay! What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. Better get started. Alright. So... Did that give me XP? No. I don't think so. But it did, like, progress the plot, I think. And that's what I wanted. Steal all the rice. Okay, so it must be 200 for the extra life. Alright, well that's fine. I'm halfway there, and I'm not really done much yet. Ah, yay, pets. Cause she's my favorite, cause she gives me pets. You're interested in how to brew sake? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've got something I think you'll like. Just some leftover stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Excuse me. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink? I'm a wolf. I don't think it matters. Steal the sake. Alright, now I can bring this to, what's-his-face? And he'll wake up because he's a lush. Yay, have some sake. Take this. One thing I really like about this game is because of the nature of the game, instead of it being kind of more Legend of Zelda, where every puzzle is solved by means of having a certain item or a certain skill. Obviously you need skills in this game. Your progress will be gated unless you have a certain skill or a certain whatever. But a lot of the puzzles are just like kind of like point-and-click adventure puzzles where you gotta go somewhere and get a thing from unrelated people so you can bring it back to the guy that you need to progress the story. I like it. It's neat. Looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Here, I have beer. Here. Cushy, let's... Gross. Okay. So he didn't want the sake. So what do I do with the sake? I feel like I get stuck at this part just about every time I play the game. And I don't remember what I am to do. Unfortunately. Okay, here's an idea. I bring the sake to Mr. Orange, who got knocked out. And maybe this'll make him feel better? That's my plan. Wait. Mr. Orange isn't here anymore. Well, where is Mr. Orange? Let's see, that's the way to the tree. So this is the way to view the tree. Hello. Ah, you're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, White One, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You are a spunky little thing, aren't you? Hello, Mr. Orange. Still full of vim and vigor, I see. Say, aren't you that little troublemaker, Isun? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Never mind, I've got better things to do. Oh, hello again. That tree is known as Konohana. She's been worshipped as our guardian deity for ages now. But her flowers and fruit withered quite some time ago. What's more, I had a dreadful dream last night. A giant monster appeared and swallowed up the whole village. Might it be a sign of even worse things to come? I sure would like to see Konohana restored to her former glory. Ah, well, troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand. I visit Konohana daily, hoping that she will grow strong again. You two ought to do so, too. Okay, well, that wasn't useful information. Not really. All those trees are gonna be important, but I don't have the skill to bring those back yet. Oh, there's something up there that I didn't realize was there, but I don't have the skill to do that yet either. I helped the old lady. I guess I never actually talked to you. Do you have a hint? Thanks to you, my son Mushi's misbehaving again. Nothing that a little bit of thumping won't sort out, though. Oh, good. Super casual domestic abuse. What about here? There's nothing to eat. Yay, stole all their oranges. Alright, so, what if, what's left? Okay. I know I can't do this yet. Maybe this is why I get stuck. I need to talk to this guy, figure out what's going on here, and then maybe that will, like, clear an event flag that I needed to clear to move on. Who the heck put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of the village. It doesn't look like you could squeeze through anywhere. Besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet. Heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Ah. This one's got a loot. Classy. Whoops. Hang on. Cut him. Got him. I burnt through all my divine power. So, the ink pots are like my ability to do god things, essentially. So if I empty out all the ink, basically I'm just a normal wolf, because I don't have the ability to do other things. Alright, now it's gonna teach me how to level up. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to level up. I'm probably gonna be more concerned with ink pots than health. Which is not to say that I will never invest in health, but I'm not as worried about it. Well, is it all coming back to you, or what? Huh, it's hard to notice such a small enhancement? Dude, a 4th ink pot is huge. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is just one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, and I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. Ah, I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to this city now. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy Susanoo. Can you go get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange, this boulder wasn't here before. Alright, now I've done it. Okay. So my problem was, I knew I couldn't clear that boulder without help, so I didn't even try. But I had to, like, go and see that it was there before I could move on. I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi, let's... Gross. Let's wake this guy up. Get him. What the... Huh? I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. No, who are you? And what business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? Do even the beasts know of my great exploits? Oh, look at her tail wag. Yay. She's so happy. Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down! What will the neighbors think? Yay. Oh, hang on. So I'm a really strong wolf, which makes sense as I am a god. However, I'm still impressed that she can just carry a guy on her back. You mangy mutt, you brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade, Tohenboku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo? Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills. It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever. Alright, time to go help him do the thing. I don't want it to be nighttime, though. Like, no particular reason. Just don't. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder that size? I don't care if I am a legendary bloodline, or I'm from a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. No, can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. Just have to train tomorrow. Hold it right there, Fido. Smell it. That's Kushi's famous homebrewed sake. Alright. I got there. I was like several steps too early, but I knew he'd want the sake. Because he's an alcoholic. Fido, my friend, did you bring me Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without a sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Alright, this part's cool, and this happens frequently. Bam. Where a character does some stuff, and you have to help. Feast your eyes on this. Susanoo style. Exploding implosion. I even got the tree in the back. Nice. Huh? Hiya! Susanoo style. Exploding implosion. Bam! But the implications are very interesting here, because I actually can't cut that shit down on my own. So I actually needed his help. Just like he needed my help. It's neat. That's amazing! You sliced that huge rock clean in half! You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever! You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Oh. Of course. No problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Well, we needed his help too, so shut up. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. That's a butt. I forgot about that. That's a nice peach-shaped butt right there. Just right in her kimono. Ugh. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun. Stop calling me a bug. I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word. Nah, relax, lady. Furball here is more comfy anyway. Let's just get back to that reward thing you were talking about. She said nothing of a reward. Come on, Amy, put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. Smush him, smush him! I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. Even if this continues, I will... Wait. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Aw, man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu. Could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Yay, okay. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah. I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Amy's a god and all, what could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world. And I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Ugh. Well, anyway. Hooray. And there's a merchant. So, I actually don't wanna... Let's see, here we go. I'm gonna buy, like... Oh, jeez, I don't have very much money at all. I'm gonna buy a couple of each of these feed bags. And now I'm out of money. Excellent. So, I have an objective. I got out of the village. The premise of the story has been set, so I'm gonna call this, a day. I think this will make for a good YouTube, video. It was super long, but it took that long to get some stuff done. Ugh, so much exposition. But anyway, and I'll probably quit streaming because, it's 12 o'clock, people are gonna start heading home from church, and the internet's gonna be bad. So, anyway, I hope you guys had a good time watching me play this game. I adore this game. And next time I play, we won't have to deal with exposition. I can just jump in and I can play. So anyway, hope you guys had a good time, and I hope to see you on the next one. So long.